Well, this is my room for the 2026 Ladies Retreat. They put a rocking chair in there. They must know that I'm old. We got that. And what's really cool is, there's my coffee there. It's really strong coffee. And they got the vent over here. And I said this was coordinated with the cottage one, so I have to talk to them about what temperature to leave it. Isn't that crazy? I don't even know the person in cottage one or how to get a hold of them, because they could be out of the room and wandering around. This right here is really cool. It says, this room provided through the labor of volunteers from Anchorage Baptist Church in Little River. How cool is that? So I'm in room 3. Go ahead and take a step out of here. Make sure I got my key. Yeah, okay, got my key. Cottage over there. That's where Becky and them are staying. Car there. It's nice, brisk. It's like 30 degrees out here. This path right here leads to the gym back there. And that, where we used to stay, that bottom cabin there, I think number 12, that's the one that was damp and didn't have good airflow. And that's the cottage I just came out of. Go for my brisk walk. I woke up at 4:30 this morning, did a little bit of devotionals. I actually went to bed at 11:30 last night doing my college schoolwork. I actually got good Wi-Fi doing that. I got caught up enough where I can at least get it done by Sunday. And look at this over here to the side over here. Look how that is gorgeous over there. They put a little patio and everything. That's a new addition there on these cottages here. Lakeview cottages. Look at that sunrise. Isn't that gorgeous? It's always beautiful out here. I'd rather be out here in the summertime, but it's too crowded in the summertime. There's a sign that shows you where you're at. And there's the gazebo down there. The pier. I think I saw someone walking out there this morning to read, which is kind of cool. Cottages up here. They had the fire pit going on down here. All the way over there, that's where they have the axe throwing. They actually have a board back there, and they throw the axes. They actually added some bleachers over there. They didn't have that last time. You throw an axe at a board, which is is kind of neat. And I hear a woodpecker. I don't know where it's at. I don't know where it's at, but I hear it. And you got cornhole over here. A couple things over there. I hear you, woodpecker. Where are you at? There's some actually activities back here. People were actually playing out here. Sarah and them, they were playing golf or something back here. Let's see what they got. That's the door that leads to the back of the gym. Right there. And if I follow this path all the way down, it leads right to my cabinet back here. My back cabin, I mean. So I go down this path right here. That's the back of my cabin right there. So there. And that's where that axe throwing thing is, over there. And the bleachers, that's kind of cool. Wonder if they have competitions for that. And then they have in here, they have games in here. Mosquito golf and the putt-putt thing over here, which is kind of cool. Of course, there's more up top, which I can't get up there right now. But pretty much similar games and stuff like that. Gator golf. They played that last night. Kind of neat. Everybody's getting ready to go for breakfast. It's 8 o'clock pickup breakfast. I'm gonna go through the thing over here. She said we could come through here to the gym. They had the rock climbing thing last night. That's too high. You won't catch me doing that. And here's the coffee and stuff in there. I actually won a free coffee last night. And all the way across to the gym. There's some nice, lovely items. I may or may not win, because when you win something, don't take your name out of the bins because you won something already. They want to give somebody else a chance. But I wanted to win this, so I put, you get 4 names, you put your name in there, 4 tags. It's like a little pamper yourself candle, vanilla body scrub and brush, face masks, you know, pamper yourself. And then we got the Choose Gratitude with the blanket. And then they have a little tea set over here with candles. Then they have like a watercolor and puzzles. And they have like a serving tray and napkins and cups. And then this is a makeup bag. The That's kind of nice. I don't know what that is right there. Maybe it's foundation. I don't know. This is a journal and a calendar. This is a vase. This is all about chocolate. Cookies and cream and chocolate. Recipe book. Sourdough loaves. Put your name in there and I give loaves to people that they bake here. And then there's the cooking set here. I could have put my names in that though, but there's too many in there. Like I said, I might not win anything because I already got the free coffee, so they may take my name out of things. I don't know how they do it, but look at that. There's an Anchorage cup coffee and this tea collection. It's a chai tea. And they have desserts recipe and another give it to God jar, cookie jar. And it says I can do anything through Christ who gives me strength. And this right here is a vacation package. Everybody wants to get away vacation package. So that's kind of cool. And then they have up here, they have a couple of scriptures that look pretty good. I like this right here. Look at that, it's gorgeous. Without faith it's impossible to please him, for he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is the rewarder of them that diligently seek him. And that's Hebrews 11:6. And then you got Daniel 4:3. And then the other one says, be ye therefore followers of God as dear children, and walk in love as Christ also hath loved us. Ephesians 5:1-2. Beautiful. And that's the coffee cafe. I'm going to check out what these people have done. Pecans. That's the projects they did for the craft. That's kind of cool. Put the paint there. That's neat. Put it over their cups. And out right here. And I forgot my toothbrush, and they said I can buy one in the store, but I'm gonna make do without that. That's the office. Woo. Needs to focus. That's not part of it. I think that's in the actual house. I just think this is gorgeous. Look at that. Beautiful out here. Woo. Sorry for not focus. I'm walking too fast and the camera can't keep up. I'm gonna head all the way out. Let me see. Where's this? Now in summertime they'll have summer they'll have boat rides and stuff like that out here. And they've added They've added benches and stuff like that out here. I think that table's been there, but the 2 benches hasn't not been there, so they added those. Now, that one there is that lady's private. That's that house private balcony and stuff like that. That's not ours. Ours is over here. That's gorgeous. Look at that. It's beautiful out here. God is great, isn't he? That's the Anchorage gazebo. And then the one over there we also have, and that's where we go for our boat rides and stuff like that. I'll take that little boat out around the lake, all the way around the lake. But that's in the summertime. They don't do that in the wintertime. Gorgeous. And that's it, 2026 Winter Retreat. Go to the Anchorage Christian Camp at Waccamaw Lakes, North Carolina, and book your stay today. Peace out.